So, last what I doing before I got from break, we found out that we are being antagonized by a child to take them to a crime scene, only because they find it interesting. And for some reason, I won't delete the video. So, we're gonna go do that now. And this guy is extra salty that we were hugged by her for fraud, for some reason. So let's go. Back to Bloom Park. Oh, we have to talk to him in the passenger seat too?
Why do you ask?
You two are very close for an idol and a fan.
Ota is special.
Yeah, he's good PR.
He really is like a hero to me.
Hero, huh?
Can't see how.
We're good friends. We go to movies and karaoke and go shopping together. She's really good at listening to me bitch and moan about my problems. I'm so much older than her, but it really doesn't even feel like it.
Why'd you become an idol?
Well, I guess it was because
You're vain?
I've always wanted to be famous, you know?
Yeah, you're vain. Okay.
I want to be famous. Get on TV. Be a household name.
But you're not there yet.
It's alright. Internet stars do better if they don't sell out.
Internet star?
Ota didn't tell you?
Hold up. Wait, hold on.
I'm most famous on the internet.
Okay, that's fine.
I do songs, and dances, and play video games and stuff on stream.
She's a streamer! She goes to a they have companies for streamers in this. Yeah, I should have guessed by the headset, huh? Oh, the cat ear headset. Dead giveaway of a gamer girl, right? Totally. That's a standard gamer girl. Smile.
Have you heard of Shovel Forge?
I have not.
Shovel Forge is a game in which you manipulate cubes on the terrain to build structures.
Oh yeah. It's just, and where I'm from, we call it craft mine. It's pretty different, but it sounds like it'd be pretty similar.
I've been focusing a lot on that game lately.
Okay. Yeah, totally, bro.
What about being on TV?
I'm not very popular yet. I can only get on TV as a background singer or something. I don't get many gigs either.
But you do end up on TV, that's impressive at least. Man, any craft mine players or Shovel Forge players? Do you have any questions for me?
Questions.
Since, you know, you could have asked questions instead of, like, forcing me to take you here.
What's it like being a detective?
Wouldn't know much about that. I'm not a detective.
But you are a cop, right?
Right. But I'm not on the crimes unit.
Then what unit are you in?
What indeed?
You aren't gonna tell me? Please?
Sorry, not allowed to tell you.
What are you doing?
Just thinking about posting that video.
But Iva can literally delete
hold up
that.
now.
Well then tell me!
You know, now that I think about it, wouldn't you get in trouble for that video too?
What?
The video. You're an idol, right? If that video went viral,
It's okay.
it is?
Because sometime real soon, I'm going to die.
Hey, yo, what? Iva shows up like, hey, yo?
What?
I can see into the future. I know when I'm going to die.
There's a
Just
fat
kidding!
cat. You really made this morbid for no reason.
Hope so.
Anyway, I'm not going down without a fight. So I will release that video if you don't cooperate.
I'm part of a special investigation unit known as Abyss.
Date,
Yeah, I mean, Iba, you weren't gonna delete the video, apparently, so I just had to tell her. It's your fault. You should have said something.
I don't have a choice.
What's Abyss?
Advanced Brain Investigation Squad.
Okay, I mean, you could probably lie to her about this, but Dada doesn't seem like a liar.
The public doesn't know about it.
Wow, cool!
Don't tell anyone.
I promise I won't. I swear to the Egyptian goddess Isis.
Oh, that's nice. So when did you start looking for Lemniscate?
Well, at first all I did was stream from home.
Right, I feel you. Looks around. Mod check?
And then, not to sound cocky, but I started getting pretty big.
Cannot relate.
I started getting offers from agencies.
Gotcha.
And one of them was Lemniscate?
Well, not exactly.
Huh?
My mom's actually an old friend of the president of the agency.
Really?
Friend of Renju's?
Yeah, so I asked him for advice one day. You know, you have to be careful. Even a place that looks legitimate with an office and everything can be sketchy.
That is true.
And my mom and I didn't know anything about the industry at all. Anyway, one day Mr. Okiura said to come see him at his office, and he hooked me up.
So what's your actual name, then?
By the way, I didn't catch your name.
You really want to know?
It's okay if you don't want to tell me.
Iris. Iris Sagan.
Iris Saga.
I know, weird, right?
Do I know a Saga?
Ratty cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Hat it, poke it, fill it with fruit.
Something wrong?
A memory.
No, it's nothing.
Maybe I knew her when she was younger. Or knew her mom. More like. Seems like a very small town if so many people spark a memory. Bloom Park, Saturday, 1:12 p.m.
Excuse me, Yukaname Date?
Yes, I am.
That's right.
And the girl?
She's an important witness for this case.
Yep.
We've got business here.
Oh, okay.
I won't ask any more questions. Is the body still here? They take it down. They did take it down. Iris couldn't hold back her excitement and rushed onto the scene. Shogo's corpse was tied up here. Wait a second.
Iba, can you show me the earliest recorded images of the scene of the crime?
What is your intention?
Is there something different about the horse?
Shoko's cause of death was blood
Blood
loss from
loss.
multiple stab wounds with the ice pick.
There's no blood in the horse.
Naturally, there should be plenty of blood.
Agreed.
But there isn't a single drop on the horse, and it was like this when we found it.
Correct. There are no signs of blood being wiped or washed off, either.
So she wasn't killed here.
That must mean...
Okay, so that kind of changes the timeline that we know of the death. We know that she died within the last 6 hours of Friday. Yeah, at least 6 hours ago Friday, so about like 3 p.m. Yeah, around like 3 to 6 p.m. she died on Friday. But she did not die here. It could have been nearby because somebody heard a scream. But if that's the case, it would have been a fake scream. Or something like that, because the scream is what drew a random policeman over. to see the body. So this is a little bit more complicated than we thought, if that's the case. Last night, I found Mizuki inside the central column. Why was she in there? No, select Iris, please. Select Iris. Thank you. Have you been here before?
When I was younger, but not since it closed. Kawasaki is restricted, right?
Yes.
No one's supposed to be here.
This amusement park, Bloom Park, is located at the heart of the Kawasaki district.
Oh, Bloom Park's an amusement park. Okay, that's a little different than I was expecting. I thought there was just an amusement park here. This is its own little section. It's not like an actual park.
It was closed 8 years ago. The closure was due to an accident at a nearby chemical plant.
Okay.
An explosion caused massive amounts of chemical pollutants to contaminate the area. The government quickly issued evacuation orders. Eventually, the entire district was deemed unsafe for habitation and restricted. Therefore, Bloom Park was permanently closed.
But a restricted area doesn't mean much if there aren't enough officers to patrol it.
True. If no one lives here, there's no reason to patrol the inside. It's only like the borders that people would check to make sure no one comes in.
There's still plenty of ways in. You can even get in by boat. Hell, some people ignore the evac order and are still living here.
Really?
Are they okay?
That's a complicated question.
I don't know. But if anything happened to them, it'd be their own fault.
True.
Are we safe?
We are, yeah. Decontamination for this area is basically done. The chemical concentration around here isn't high enough to hurt you. You could run a marathon here and be okay.
But it's still off limits, right?
Yeah.
Yes, legally. That keeps the media out, at least. I'm glad. It's quieter than it usually is.
What are you doing?
I was trying to find some clues.
She's a natural detective, huh?
Mr. Date, was the body on top of this horse here?
Yeah, that's the one.
Seems like some kind of ritual murder to me.
Why do you say that?
Maybe a religious cult sacrificing her to the devil or something. They conducted their ritual here, like shadowy, hooded figures, going around and around.
Yeah, and you get to spend a lot of time with it now, too.
Stabbing her one by one.
That's quite an imagination. But, do you have any proof?
I do.
Well, let's hear it.
Why do you think this
The
was a ritual
horses.
murder?
Horse?
Cat's a trooper. My cat's only, 2? 2 now? 2 in like a couple months, actually. Now I'm thinking about it.
Sounds kind of like Horus, right?
I mean, if you make it like that, yeah.
What are you talking about?
You don't know Horus? Horus is the Egyptian god of the sky and sun.
Yeah, I kill him in SMT, I remember.
The right eye is the eye of Ra, and that's the sun. The left eye is the eye of Wadjet, and that one is the moon.
Ooh, Wadjet, you say?
It's the same idea behind the eye of Providence.
Pretty sure Wadjet's like our company name.
The Eye of Providence?
The all
The Illuminati!
Oh, I see. Just like what's on the back of a $1 bill.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. The Eye of Providence is supposed to be the symbol of Freemasonry and the Illuminati.
Okay, good, good. This game knows about the Illuminati.
Starting to see the picture?
Yeah, I see it. The Illuminati are behind the murder.
Not really.
Well, you gotta fight to the death for the cat. Somebody needs to be the successor.
I remember Ota describing the scene. He said there was an ice pick stabbed into the corpse's left eye socket.
Oh. Wait. So...
Horus? Providence? Left eye? There has to be some kind of meaning to this.
But we know the ice pick was in Mizuki's hand. So Mizuki likely took the ice pick out of her mom's eye. And just for some reason went and sat inside the center of the carousel.
Wait, what did you just say?
What?
The ice pick was inside the victim's left eye socket?
Yeah.
Ota told you that? He's sure that's what he saw.
Yeah. Why?
When we arrived at the scene, the ice pick was not in the victim's eye socket.
Correct.
If Ota's telling the truth...
Then Mizuki took it out and implicated herself by doing that.
He would have no reason to lie about such a detail.
That's probably how they got her to get framed for this. No. Too early to come to that conclusion, homie. She just got herself implicated because she took it out of her mom's eye socket. Which is a very reasonable thing if you're a child and you see your mom there. If you didn't run away.
Hey, Iris, I don't know what you're trying to accomplish.
Shit, sorry. I think this is the first time I've opened the menu. That's my bad. I should probably manual save, actually, while we're doing this. Let's start with save file number 2.
Let's hear it, but you're wasting your time.
What do you mean?
The cops already scoured the place. They didn't find any leads, not a single clue. If they had, they would have notified Iba.
Iba?
My partner.
Your partner? I don't see anybody.
She's right in front of your eyes.
Or is she in front of my eyes?
Huh?
Don't worry about it. We're leaving.
Oh, come on! Just a little longer.
Nope.
No. I'm already in enough trouble bringing a civilian in here.
Okay, I guess.
Man, I don't like you.
Hey, you alright? Are you okay?
Now what's going on?
Morning sickness.
Excuse me?
I'm kidding. It's not like I would know.
Get on. I'll give you a ride home.
Yeah, score.
Just wondering, but how much do you weigh?
Don't you know it's rude to ask a lady that?
Well, you're a
105
rat.
pounds.
I see. 105, huh?
You can tell just by lifting me?
Yeah.
Your back is so warm, Mr. Date.
Please don't. I'm just being nice. Don't make it weird. Well, she is. Dade is not. Dade is like 34. I'm surprised Oda didn't come with me.
Oh my god. There's a woman in the back seat!
What? Where?
I'm just screwing with you.
Mr. Date!
That was
You're a
pretty funny.
meanie.
A meanie, huh?
Feeling better?
Oh, horrible.
Shame.
Oh,
Yo, I
Tell me
feel
about me
so
more.
much for Date. Jesus. Oh my god, that's literally something I would do.
Looks like you're feeling better now.
maybe I'm just acting.
Yeah, you're good at that.
Yeah, I don't think so.
What if I threw up right here?
Well, then your morning sickness has another meaning.
I would put it right back where it came from.
Ew, that makes me actually want to throw up.
Do not throw up outside my car.
Wait, seriously?
No, but I am kind of warm.
The current temperature is 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Humidity 60%.
Pretty peak windowage.
It is unlikely that heat would be a factor.
Hey, Date, They say when you stick your hand out of a car going 100, you get a rush like you're holding D cups.
What is this sentence? Who says this? Sorry, I tried to take a screenshot and it did not save. There we go. What the fuck? What is this? Some of these lines are just out of nowhere.
Hey, watch it. You'll get your arm ripped off.
Relax, I'm invincible. My arm regenerates like an alien's.
Didn't you tell me that you're gonna die soon?
It feels strange.
Your hand?
No, not that. It feels like I've met you before.
Oh. Yeah, I wasn't gonna say anything, so please stop talking about it. I don't want to have a flashback and crash this car.
Well, that's nice. And if you don't get your damn hand back in this car right now...
Okay, okay. The wind feels nice.
So, okay, so we probably met her as a kid, and we knew her mom, but we don't know her mom's name. So I guess we're gonna meet her mom by taking her back home. Saigon residence, Saturday, 3:09 p.m.
You should come in.
I should not.
No, that's alright. I'm gonna head home.
Did I fucked her mom? Yo, maybe.
Ooh, going home already?
Yeah, I got a job to do, actually. Said my goodbyes and turned to leave. But out of the corner of my eye... Oh! 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 Wait! You're supposed to be dead.
Oh, who is this, Iris?
You're dead. You were dead in my brain. I felt my body freeze. Because that woman, she's... She's dead. No, it can't be. It can't be. I felt like my mind and body were being torn in opposite directions. As I stood there stunned, Iris grabbed my hand.
Come on, I'll make some tea.
I don't like this. I don't like this. She's not talking.
You're...
Nice to meet you. I'm Iris's mother, Hitomi.
Hitomi.
Miss Hitomi.
And you are?
Kaname
Date.
Date from the MPD.
Police. Are you a detective?
No, Mom.
Yes.
Mr. Date said he's...
Iris?
Oh, right. It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Monka. After an awkward silence, Iris brought us some tea on a tray. She put everything down on the table and sat down on the sofa. I am so uncomfy right now. Yum, tea sure looks good. It's piping hot. It's very empty. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh. Taking in my surroundings, looking at my my iris blooms.
The flowers.
It's an iris.
Yes, it is.
An iris.
A flower named after a
I
woman.
thought those bloom in May.
That's the winter iris. Iris ungicularis. They bloom in the cold.
They bloomed just this morning.
I see.
In the language of flowers, the iris means good news and hope.
So winter iris is the opposite?
When I saw the flowers this morning, I just knew something good would happen.
Right. The mom is creeping me out. She's not talking. Maybe we saw into the future? Crackpot theory is that this is a fake. This is a fake Hitomi, and real Hitomi's dead. Lights are off. Yes, they are. They are indeed off. I can't look inside the basket. I knew this was a bookshelf because I saw it in a catalog once. Yeah, okay, Date. Alright, what's with the Rubik's Cubes around here? There's a calendar and a strange object themselves. Reminds me of kind of angel. What is that object? What do you mean an angel? Huh? This is some cult stuff. I don't... Okay, so... Going off the dream. Winter Iris. The light means good things. We're okay because it's daytime. There was no one across from me. I'm the dead person with the stabbed out dead skeleton with a stabbed out eye because I'm sitting right here. There's no wine here. Maybe I did see Hitomi at night and something just happened to me. Maybe. Yep, that might be Iris's dad who did all this. So, Miss Hitomi, may I ask how old you are?
I'm 37.
And Miss Iris here is 18?
Yup.
You were very young when you had her.
Yes, just 19 years old.
What about your husband?
Oof. Bad topic, huh?
I don't have one.
Divorce?
Mr. Date, please.
Yeah? You just don't have a husband.
It's all right, Iris. I've never been married.
Do you have a... Who birthed Iris? Who helped
single
you
mother.
birth Iris?
Yes.
I guess is more what I was getting at rather than husband assumption. Where do you work?
I'm a teacher at the local elementary school.
The teacher? Must be a tough job.
Oh, not for me. I love children. Even the struggles and challenges are quite rewarding for me.
Do you know Renju Okiura?
By the way, I heard that you were friends with the president of Lemniscate, Mr. Okiura.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years now.
Jesus, okay.
Eitoku High.
You know it?
I know everything on the internet.
Fair. Do you happen to know Shoko?
Yes, I do. But I only met her twice. Once at Renju's wedding, and then again just a few months ago.
A few months
Why
ago.
do you ask?
No reason.
I saw her in my dream last night. No, that's impossible. You look chipper.
You think so?
Yeah,
I was just thinking about a hunch I had this morning.
a hunch.
There are flowers blooming behind me, right?
Yeah.
There are, yeah? What about them?
Iris was hinting about the flowers blooming behind her. Yeah, she was. You seem to be doing well now.
Yeah, thanks to you. I feel as tough as a lion. Rawr!
How am I supposed to react to that?
Don't think about it. You'll only hurt yourself.
Thanks, Iva. This is totally not a real person, by the way. This is not a human. This is something else, because she is just so stock answer. With her creepy little smile. How long have you been here, Iris?
Since I was born. And Mom was living here before that.
I grew up in this house. I've made a lot of memories here. I've thought about moving before, but I just couldn't bring myself to leave this place.
Why were you considering moving?
Well, because there was... well, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Likely story there. You were saying, Iris?
Mr. Date, please drink your tea. It's getting cold.
Oh, right.
We haven't even touched our cups.
We haven't.
Well then, let's have a sip.
These probably aren't drugged, but we'll find out.
Are you left-handed?
Oh,
Mom used to be right-handed.
You used to be right-handed? How do you mean that?
But now...
What?
it locked up on me.
Ah, I see.
Okay. What do you mean it locked up on you? Good news and hope. Why does it give me this option? Wrestler directory? Is there anything else I can look at that I looked at previously? Huh. I've definitely been here before, but I don't know why, and Ira seems to know something I don't. A light for lighting. Ceiling fan is spinning. Well, I think I need to go.
Well, I think it's time for me to be heading home.
Thank you for having me.
Mr. Date, we'll see each other again, right?
I don't know.
You sure you want that? I'm a cop after all. If you ever see me again, it probably won't be under the best of circumstances.
Oh.
But because you're Mizuki's friend, yeah, we might see each other again. She is kind of like my roommate after all.
What?
Anyway,
Me
be
seeing
seeing
you. Yeah. Good to meet you again. Her right hand doesn't work, so take her left.
Excuse me. Well, I should head home.
All right, take care, Date.
She does not make me comfortable.
Date, let's go over the facts of the case.
Okay.
Good idea. Hi, my name is Kaname Date. What? Date? I have the same name. What a coincidence.
You guys ever do this in the car?
Perhaps he's had too much medication.
Don't push yourself, Date. No, I'm fine, Date.
You do not appear to be fine.
Okay, back to the case. It's your timeline for now.
Iba, can you give me a timeline of the events of the crime?
At once.
Alright, so,
I wonder who sent that Nile message to Mizuki.
yesterday at 5 p.m. That's approximate, like I was thinking, it's about Shoko's time of death. At some point after, Mitsuki receives a message on Nile. It tells her to go to Bloom Park. Around 8:10, Mitsuki calls Oda and asks him to accompany her. They get there about 9 and discover the corpse. Oda runs like a bitch, and Mizuki stays. Oda reports the crime a couple minutes later of the payphone because he dropped his phone in the water. And then we find the... First responders find the corpse about 20 minutes later. And about a couple hours after that, we get there and find Mizuki.
Probably the culprit themselves.
But Mizuki wouldn't obey the instructions of a complete stranger.
Right.
Then Mizuki knew the sender.
That's what I'm thinking.
Or the suspect used her friend's phone.
That is also possible.
Aiba, can you hack into the phone and find out who sent the Nile message?
Nile's security protocols are intricate. It will take time to decipher.
Take all the time you need. Okay, so Aiba charges in the car. That's interesting. That's funny. But about the bloodstains.
When we arrived on the scene, there was no blood on the horse the body was mounted upon.
Which means the merry-go-round wasn't the murder scene. Shoko was killed somewhere else, and then brought there to be displayed. That means Mizuki couldn't have done it.
Correct.
She's 12. She can't move a body or drive a car.
Were you considering her a suspect?
That's part of the job, if there's even the slightest possibility.
Then this is good news. It means the likelihood of Mizuki being the killer is almost zero.
That's true.
I knew that from the start. She would never put her hands on her own mother. She doesn't have what it takes to commit murder.
Why was she inside the column, though?
Perhaps she was playing hide and seek.
Yeah, after finding her mom's body.
Hide and seek?
It was not a serious suggestion. I was merely joking, as you call it.
Got it. Anything about the corpse in particular?
The estimated time of death is yesterday, Friday, around 5 p.m. The cause of death is blood loss from multiple stab wounds to the torso. The weapon used to commit the murder is almost certainly the ice pick Mizuki was holding when we discovered her. There were no fingerprints, hair, or other clues left behind by the culprit. The corpse was found tied up on one of the horses of the merry-go-round. This makes it clear that the killer had no intention of hiding their crime.
Pretty much.
Rather, it appears as though it was displayed deliberately,
Our perp wants the limelight.
or is attempting to send some kind of message.
Probably both.
The corpse was found with her left eye removed. That eyeball has yet to be found. According to Iris's testimony, when Ota first discovered the body, the ice pick was still lodged in the left eye socket.
So why did Mizuki have the ice pick? Could she have taken the eye?
Unlikely. What do you think, Ivan?
Yes, as a matter of fact. I checked the surveillance cameras around Bloom Park again, and I noticed something strange.
Something strange?
There were no cars.
Really?
Yesterday, in the parking lot and the streets in the vicinity, there was not a single vehicle.
If that's the case, then she would have had to be killed nearby.
Are you sure?
I am.
Then, how did the suspect move the corpse?
We don't know.
I have no idea.
I mean, they would have to be killed nearby. And then just taken up there. But not close enough that the police couldn't just canvass the area around. Police headquarters, Saturday, 4:26 p.m.
Welcome back. I brought her here after her examination was over.
Hey, Mizuki.
Mizuki.
Looking pretty dead on the inside.
Has she said anything?
No, still can't talk.
Was it okay for you to bring her here?
I got permission from the hospital. Apparently, the hospital director has been poking a few of the nurses. So I asked him about that, and all of a sudden he seemed very open to the idea.
That's something I needed to know.
That's not permission, it's blackmail.
Same thing. You know what you need to do now, right? Sync with her.
Oh, yo, what? Crazy doctor? There's an enormous machine beyond the window. This machine is known as the sync machine.
Hey, Pewter? About Iba. Could you do something about her personality?
Do something about it?
It wouldn't kill her to be more modest. Maybe a little more ladylike?
If you dare reprogram me, I will self-destruct in your eye socket.
Jesus.
Huh. So you were listening, huh?
Her vitals are stable. Her EEG is also stable. I think we can proceed.
Sure, this is okay.
She's only 12. You sure this is okay?
The machine is safe. I can guarantee that. You have nothing to worry about.
About you, boss. You get Renju's permission?
Renju Okiura is Mizuki's legal guardian. Did you get permission from him?
I couldn't get in touch with him.
What? I thought he was being questioned by a local unit.
His questioning ended around noon.
And what's he been
He
doing
hasn't been
since
heard
then?
from since.
Oh,
Why would he?
great.
I don't know.
Okay. Any progress on your end?
You're asking me that now?
Yes!
I'm asking you to sync with Mizuki because we have no progress.
Well, sorry, I didn't realize everybody was useless but me.
Maybe Mizuki saw something at the scene. Maybe she went inside that merry-go-round to hide. But she isn't answering any questions. The only way to find out is to dive into her subconscious mind. Don't you agree?
Yeah, I don't like it.
If we don't do it now, then when? This is exactly the kind of situation Abyss was founded for.
Well, we are top secret, so I guess it doesn't have to be illegal, right?
Besides, if you dive into Mizuki's subconscious, you may be able to help her. Her aphonia is psychogenic. Physically, she's fine. Her injuries are mental. Which is understandable after seeing her mother like that.
Yeah, no kidding.
You may be able to heal her, Date. You just have to sync with her. You're the only one who can.
Boss is watching Mizuki through the glass. I'll try talking to her. She can't hear me from here. Suki's lying in the sync machine on the other side of the glass. His real name is Amanoma, but he goes by Pewter here. 36 years old. Member of Ibis, like me. He's a genius engineer that designed the sync system and other machines. He also invented Iba. He's your caretaker in a way. Okay. Can I just go then?
Searching. Classic.
That's rock.
Was there music? Okay. Can I go? I'd like to go now. I can't travel technically.
Date, it's the girl from that horror movie.
What the hell are you talking about?
Okay. Is there a way to progress? What is stopping me from going inside? Can I go? Peter, can I go?
We are ready to begin.
Date, go to the sync room.
Got it.
Agent Date, Mizuki is reacting. Her heart rate is rising and her brainwaves are showing signs of disturbance.
Probably because I'm here.
She may be getting nervous about the procedure.
Date, try to calm her down.
How do I do that?
It's true that she can't speak to you, but she can hear you. Try talking with her.
Kitty, you are not going to choose now of all times to start making a lot of noise. You are so good.
Sure thing, boss.
Hey, Mizuki. How to sync gear.
I know it looks scary, but trust me, there's nothing to be afraid of. There's no pain, no side effects. When this is all over, you'll go back to your regular life like this never happened. Sinking is what we call diving into someone's subconscious mind. You sink deep down into their psyches, and you synchronize with their true selves. People like me are called sinkers. Sinkers enter the subject's subconscious, which is a dreamlike state we call Somnium. It's Latin for dream. There are 6 sinkers at Abyss.
There's 6 of us, okay.
I'm one of them. Mizuki, I've never told you this, but I'm not an ordinary policeman. I belong to a special investigation unit called Abyss. Advanced Brain Investigation Squad. We explore the human mind with state-of-the-art technology and research.
That is our purpose.
There are a billion kinds of suspects and persons of interest out there. People that lie, people that don't say anything, people that have head injuries, or some that have deep mental wounds that keep them from talking. So, how do we get clues from these people? We have to get inside their heads. The truth is in their minds. Our job is to find it.
Well, here's what we're gonna do.
I'm gonna be inside your head. I'll be looking for clues about the culprit.
Not only that, we will also attempt to discover the cause of Mizuki's muteness and rectify it. With her aphonia cured, we can ask her further questions directly.
It will just be a moment. I need the cat to leave the room. Alright, there we go.
Hey, Mizuki. When this is all over, what should I say?
When this is all over. I don't know what food she likes. Let's go get some of that stew you like.
Hey, remember when we went last time? You were laughing about how it looked like throw up? But it tasted so good. You were devouring it. You kept saying it looked awful, but you loved it.
Do you not have a more heartwarming...
I'm sorry, I'm really bad at this.
Date, her heart rate is steadying. EEG is stable.
Date, get into position. Let's begin.
Oh, and Special Agent, I forgot to mention one thing.
Did you know?
I added a new feature to the sync system.
Really?
A new feature.
You'll learn more when you're synced. It's very useful.
Sure, got it.
Date, you ready?
I mean, I guess.
Okay, ready anytime.
Remember, Date, you have only 6 minutes in the Somnium world.
Oh, yo, what?
Any longer, and your consciousness will be absorbed by the subjects.
Yeah, I know.
Uh.
I'll find a lead and get out in under 6 minutes.
Oh.
We're counting on you.
Okay, didn't realize there was a time crunch.
Well then, let's begin.
Okay, we're back here as Iba. Not surprised by the scenery. Alright, I think I'm going to make one more cut here before we actually get exploring the Somnium. Since we're at, looks like this is a pretty good spot to cut it, so be back for part 4 in a second.